I am back with more birdhouses. This is a Slimline card. So this is our Slimline birdhouses. The trio of houses, and we got 3 birds on there as well. So it's quite simple. You have a 7 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, and it's scored at 3.5, and then you have layers. So that is 3.25 by 8.25, and these would be 3 by 8. Okay, one is for the inside and one is for the outside. Yeah, so let's see. There was an issue with me scoring the wrong score line. So I'm going to take it and cover that with my yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna cover that with, this is Bumblebee. Let me just, okay. So this is Bumblebee, and I'm just gonna stick that right on here. So that's for the inside. Stick it in. So it's out of the way. And then we're gonna do a lot of stamping and a lot of coloring. So I can set this aside, and now, so for the stamping, I'm gonna bring back this piece because I need this after when we are gonna do some blending. Okay, but first I want to do the stamping of the branch or the branches, and I'm using cinnamon cider for that. And so what I did is I started in the middle. I started with the branch in the middle. Then I went up higher. And that one, I let that come down a bit. And the last one is just down here for the little one. The problem is you have to fit all your birdhouses in, right? So you can remove your cinnamon cider or whatever color works for you. And the next thing is I'm gonna do the blending right away. So I'm just blending in the areas where there's no tree. And I'm going to have to, so I'm using Balmy Blue, and I'm gonna use very little. Just very little. You can always add more if you want. I like a little more up here, but I'm gonna, yep. All right, so I think that's good. I think this is good. So Balmy Blue is done. And now, before I do anything else, I'm just gonna color in all these leaves. And I'm using the light Old Olive. I've used that earlier today already. And you can use any any green. So there are white spots in these leaves, and that's what I'm coloring in with my Stampin' Blends. If you don't have blends, you can use watercolor crayons, watercolor pencils, or you can put some ink on the lid or on a block and pick it up with a blender pen and color in with the blender pen. You just don't want it too dark, and you don't want to mix the brown with the green too much. Okay, so I'm almost done. So I'm just doing a quick, it's a quick and easy coloring, that is. Really, anybody can do this. But the blends make it so much easier. Okay, so this is all good. I can put my green away. And then I'm going to stamp the 3 birdhouses. So I need 1, 2, 3 birdhouses, and then I will bring in when I have the Memento ink, I will also do the birds on that on the main panel. So I want to make sure these are inked up well. And the best for you would be if you just stamp 2 or 3 of each birdhouse and then stamp that on the spare piece of paper that we gave you, or any scrap paper that you have, and just color them and then use them as you need them. So the birdhouses are done, and now I'm gonna use I'm gonna sit the birds on the branches. So there are birds, and they're looking in different directions. So I want this one that looks that way, and that one's gonna sit on this branch here. I think that's that one. Yeah. I'm gonna sit him right here onto this branch. All right. And then we got this guy. He is the one that wants to sit down here. All right, and then we'll have another one on the other side. And he's sitting up on the tree here. All right. Everything's done, everything's stamped. And now we can start coloring. And while I have the birds here, I'm gonna color them in yellow and blue. So this one gets a yellow body, a yellow belly, and this one too. So they're all from these are brothers, huh? Okay, so they are bird brothers, and they are all the same color. Okay, so these are all lights, so that's light palmy blue, and you can use whatever colors you have. So my birds are done, and I don't need this, but I will keep that out. So I'm going to color them the same way that I did. I'm going to start with the roof at the top. This one. So that's Cajun Craze. So that's the brown house. And I prefer the bullet on that. Okay. And brown here. All right. Then this house gets an orange door, pumpkin pie door. And then we'll color the rest of the roof in the lighter orange as well. Okay. And then I'll bring back my light yellow, and I will show you after. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of the yellow. Again, don't press hard on any of these. They don't need to be pushed hard. And then if you want, you can add a little bit of orange shading in there if you just want to do that. Not too much. Maybe here. And then use the yellow again. And here as well. All right. That's my yellow house. Then I need the pumpkin pie again for this roof. And it's just a plain and simple roof. I'm gonna go like that. And the other roof is light, what is it? Smoky slate. Okay. And now we need the red. So that's pumpkin pie. That's Poppy Parade. And I like to add a little bit of that pumpkin pie in there. We'll see what that does. Let's see what that does to it. Yeah. Okay. And the last one is shaded spruce, and this is the light, that's the light Bermuda Bay. And I hope to see a lot of different colors in your birdhouses. You don't need to do exactly what we did. Okay, that says. I'll do the front darker. Leave the sides lighter. And then we'll put that green at the top. All right. There are my birdhouses. This is obviously, I think I used Pool Party there. So now the fun starts. Now we have to cut them. Let me start doing this, and you can just watch me. All right. Here we go. All our birdhouses are done. So this one, I did cut that off actually on mine because I didn't want that loop to, I just cut it off. All right. Okay. So now we can mount our panel to the front of the card and then stick the birdhouses on with large dimensionals. So, dimensionals. Let's see what we got here. All right. So what I did here, I want to show you. See, I just did a loop with the twine. So I used a little bit of twine. Here I put a piece of twine up and then stuck put a small bow on top of it. And here I just did the loop and did a double knot. So let's see if we can do this. The houses go here. So what I did is I stuck the houses on after I put these loops on. So I know how long they can be or how long they have to be. So the first one will be just a tiny, and you don't have to do that. You can just stop right there and leave it if you don't want to make tiny bows. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just gonna show you what I did, and I'm just use my fabric scissors. Where are they? Okay, so there's the tiny bow that goes up there. Actually, it needs to be even smaller, I think. Okay. And for that, we just need a loop like this, and then I will stick the loop to the dimensional. Okay, like this. Can you see that? And then like that, and cut it off. And then I will take off the other pieces, and I will put the put the first birdhouse right here. Okay, and then I will take my glue dots. So what I do here is I'm going to roll the glue dot, make it half, and then I'm going to set it here on top of this loop, and then I'm going to set the bow on there, and that's tied on there. Can you see? And then we'll do something similar down here. Down here, I gotta use a longer one. Here the loop was closer together, so again I'll take that off, and then I'm just gonna go like this, and go like that. All right, cut it off and stick it on here. Oops, did I take the other one off? Yeah, it would be good if I take the backing off. All right, so that's that one. And the last one is this. So this one I just did a straight, I rolled it. I rolled this, cut it off. Just like this. Okay, I'll let it hang from there. And now we can do another bow. I'll do another bow, and then I'll do a double knot here. Oh, I'll show you what I mean with a double knot. Sorry, I'm messing this up. So I just double my twine and make a little knot. So, and then I cut this up. So it just looks like this, like a messy knot. See that? And then I'm gonna put that here. I needed a, so let's roll this and then fold it. And that goes on here. And the knot goes right on top. And you just have to press it down so it goes wide on it. And for this, I'm going to do another little bow. And that goes right here. We need another, fold it in half. Stick it right on there. And then put the little bow right on top. Okay. So let's clean this up a bit. And so what's missing? The gems are missing. And I haven't put any words on because I don't know. I did not want to decide on any words because I don't know what who's going to get the card. But there will be 3 of these champagne faceted gems. I just love them. They're so pretty. All right. I hope you like what you see, and I can't wait to see what you're making. Thank you for watching.